Hello, everybody. This is BK International Talent Scout. I'm live with Yolanda Garrett's daughter, Makayla, and she's going to be talking about the free skating party. But before we get into this, Makayla wants to talk about this incredible program that she's doing with her mom called the Village and Community and Parents and Scholars. Let's lean into that, Makayla. What is the village or what is the liberated village?
Such a great question, such a broad one too. So the Liberated Village is what we call is made up of 15 different organizations that come together. How this was even started, as you stated, Yolanda McGee works for King County and as a program manager director leading grants. And there's the Best Starts for Kids, which is a vote granted in initiative that pulls together all this money to then go back to the community. So there's one initiative in particular, which was called TERP, which was Trauma Informed Restorative Practices. So then when Miss Yolanda went in, the community wasn't really liking how they were talking about our Black and Brown scholars and how they were dealing with trauma. And so then we collectively changed the name from TERP to the Liberation and Healing from Systemic Racism. So because of that, it was, the visionaries' idea to get together Black and Brown grassroots organizations to come together and really make a transformative education for our community, while also having them work together, not in silos because we're better together. And yeah, just giving our scholars opportunities that they wouldn't get in public school or schooling education, so that they can hit the ground running with success.
Okay, now when you say scholars, some of my listeners might be asking, who are the scholars? Would they be like junior high, senior high students? Can you kind of open up about who the scholars are that
Yeah.
you serve?
That's also a great question. So we are focused around Black and Brown. So when we say scholars, we're just talking about kids anywhere from 5 to 24 that are interested in building more education. So anyone that's loving to learn. And we also call them scholars because we want to build it into their mindset, that they are scholars, not just students, but they're lifelong learners. And because of that, they're scholars. So anywhere in King County, we're focusing around our Black and Brown scholars. Anywhere from the age from 5 to 24 years old, we serve.
Oh, that is so cool. Can you are can you share some of the names of the 15 organizations? Just five organizations. Are you able to share their name with our TV audience live on Facebook?
Absolutely. It'll be hard just giving out five, but a lot of what we do, so the infrastructure of it is there's different pretty much leads is what we call them, that have curriculum. There's scholars that are enrolled in different subjects such as economic education, civic education, well-being education, outdoor education, and also arts and music education. So a few of the organizations that we have is Faith Finance Center, Elevate Scholars, and they are teaching entrepreneurship, financial literacy, and coding. We have the Breakfast Group that is dealing with our Black boys and uplifting them. We have Trafton International, which is like youth coaching. And they also get to learn great things. They get to travel as well. There's STEM Tech Foundation that specializes in math. So there's Your Perfect Trade that gets scholars that are getting out of high school. They don't really know what to do, getting them trades so they could just get right to work. We got Bridging Cultural Gaps. We have rap that really deals with really much the legal system. Brave, which is just building encouragement out of scholars, letting them know who thyself are, along with a lot of anti um, systemic racism. A lot of what we're built off is anti-systemic racism, and telling our truths. But then also we have what we call SMEDs, which are subject matter experts. That once these scholars are enrolled in winning of our all of our beautiful, great organizations, there's also Unleash the Brilliance, which is focused around truancy. There's Victorious Youth, which is dealing with scholars that are going through health and sickle cell or any of those. The Seattle Cares Mentoring, which is mentoring the scholars. And then again, the SMEDs come in, and it's like what we call an elective. So now these scholars have elective courses that they could take anywhere from short film and writing to health and wellness, to education certificates. So it's really broad in all the different aspects of, what do you see your scholar fitting best? And not only that, us all working together so that they have all of these opportunities in their corner.
Oh, that was good. You did that good. You
Thank
did that
you.
was great.
Thank you so much.
Okay, now let's talk about the parents. What role does the parents play in the liberated village in supporting the scholars and the programs that serve their kids?
Another great question. So we actually, how the infrastructure is also built is also built in to where each organization picked one scholar lead and one parent lead to come together and meet by twice a month. To a lot of the parents and the scholars role, especially if they're a lead, is to come together, and they make decisions. They give course corrections if something is happening between the village. They are our core. So we listen into their ideas because it's built from the bottom up structure, and it won't work if we're not implementing our scholar voices and our parents' voices to know what it is that we need to do to know what to do for us, and they're the only ones that will tell us. So we make sure that we center their voices, and things that they have to say to make sure that this village is one.
Wow, this is an interesting. You're saying some powerful things because most programs come out and say they're going to serve a certain group of people, and then what usually happens is the people that are running the program, they don't even understand the people that they serve, and the people that they serve, their voice is silent, and then there could be friction or a miscommunication, and then all this money is like supposed to be served in one way, then it ends up another way. I'm so glad that you're allowing the voices of the kids that are being served and the voices of the parents that are part of the communication process, and you guys actually correct something that's going left and bringing it back to the center. Let's talk
Yes.
about some success stories with some of the scholars that have been through the program now.
Oh, wow, that's a great question. I wish I had a scholar lead or a parent lead with me, so that they can answer that themselves, because we have so many great testimonies from scholars and parents. Um, but I think the biggest success story is that when you give scholars, when you allow them a table or a space, or a brave space is what we like to call it, to be heard. It's crazy how actually they'll take charge and lead, and then you actually get to see their full potential, and what they're able to become and give back to the community. So I think a lot of our success stories with our families is just knowing, one, that they're not alone. This is a village, and we're working this not just from higher up, but from you, and we can't do it without. And then just that alone gives them a brave space to come to, gives them a community, and I think that that would be the biggest success story. And also, making sure that these organizations are held accountable, because that's also built within the infrastructure, is that there's an accountability. So with that, also make sure that the village is operating and working successfully. So I just think that it's the fact that there's a village and we're all trying to do this together, build the same language, the same terminology, the same mission, and the same core values. And we have a really big thing of what we call learn, unlearn, relearn, and then apply. Because when dealing with systemic racism, when we as a people come together, a lot of that still shows up, eternalized racism. So we're constantly working through it as a village. And I think that that's the success story.
Oh man, this is so exciting. I see you on so many podcasts
Oh,
in the Pacific Northwest and around the nation.
yes.
Wow, this is so exciting. Okay, can we get to the fun stuff now?
Yes.
Let's talk about the skating party coming up. Tell us about the skating party and where the skating party is and how people can come and join in on the fun and
Yeah.
the education part.
Absolutely. So this is a great question. So yeah, the fun of it. So we are having what we're having a skating party. It's going to be free skates, free food. It's open to the community. We want everybody to show up. But really, a backstory of the skating party is that the Liberated Village also partnered up with the Participatory Budgeting Project. And what they're doing right now is that there is $27 million going out into the community. And so what that is they've been doing a poll on how this best should be allocated in the community. So they had millions of people within the community, the King County, give their ideas on where the money should go. So now we're in a stage of voting. So with that, we're going to actually vote out of the 5 big focus areas. I'm sorry, I can't think of them all, but right, I know that there's youth as a focus area, homelessness, and a few others. So we're going to come skate and we're going to vote and we're going to make a change. We're also having fun with our community. And this is also where you'll be able to come and learn about the different organizations within the community and how you, as a community, can best utilize these resources in these community in the village. So yeah, it'll be at the Southgate roller rink tomorrow. It is a short notice, but tomorrow, Thursday, October 19th, it will be on a Thursday. And again, it's at Southgate Roller Rink. So the skating rink out in West Seattle, which is 9646 17th Ave Southwest, Seattle, Washington, 98106. And we look forward to seeing you guys, getting to learn more about the village, getting to learn more about how to make a change, about this money going out to the community, and have fun with it and have fun. So that's
Wow. Are you going to skate tomorrow?
I am. Why not? That's a way for me to get in, get to know everybody. I'm not a pro. I just went a few days ago. I fell 3 times, but
Oh,
you got to
wow.
just get back up and keep trying. So that's what
Is
I
your
do.
mom going to be at the skate party?
Yes, so we're going to have all of the organizations there. Of course, she's the visionary of this all. She would definitely be there. So come and meet all of those great organizations I just named, along with our scholar leads, our parent leads, and come and vote and come and skate. Free food, free skates.
Well, I'm going to try to make it. I'm going to come and meet people and let people give shout outs live on Facebook and get more information from the different organizations. I think it's going to be a fun event to be a part of. Now, what time does it start?
Yes, great question. So it's from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. So it is 3 hours. So we look forward to seeing you guys all at 5 o'clock, and we can have fun. 5 to 8, 5 to 8 tomorrow, October 19th, at the Southgate Roller Rink.
Okay, you guys, we're going to be there live, but if you want to come on down and bring your kids and bring your friends' kids with you and have some fun roller skating, but also get educated with 15 black and brown organizations. Now, Makayla, before we go, who do
Yeah.
you want to give a shout out to?
Oh, I'm gonna give a shout out to the visionary Miss Yolanda McGee. Just the fact that she's able to go into King County and make change. This is one of the first initiative that is taking LLCs and not just 501c3s, because those grassroots organizations are really the ones doing the groundwork. So we want to make sure that those are the ones that are getting allocated the money to give it back to the community, for us, by us, and just allowing us to have this space to come together and have a transformative education system. I want to give a huge shout out to all the different organizations. I want to give a huge shout out to all of the parent and scholar leadership team, because they really do help drive this work. And I want to give a huge shout out to my people, my black and brown, just everybody. We're all welcome. But I love you, and I love you all. And we look forward to meeting you guys and seeing you guys all tomorrow. And if you want to learn more about the Liberated Village, we do have a website. You can go to www.liberatedvillage.com. There you can learn all about us. You can learn about the different organizations, and you can enroll your scholars in there, and come and join us and learn more. We look forward to having all of you.
Okay, so we'll be there tomorrow live on air in the roller rink in the spot where it is happening. BK International Talent Scout will be doing interviews, we'll be doing shout outs, and we'll be talking to Makayla again. And who knows, maybe Miss McGee, the visionary, may say hello to us online. We're going to see, right, Makayla?
Yeah, we're gonna see. But we're gonna get some awesome speakers tomorrow. Again, so we're excited. Come have fun with us, you guys.
All right. I'm here with Makayla on BK Presents, and we'll see you tomorrow at Southgate Roller Rink in West Seattle. Have a good night and see you at the roller rink, 5
Have a
p.m.
good
to
one.
8 in West Seattle, Southgate Roller Rink. Thank you. Have a good night, Makayla. God bless
Thank
you.
you. Thank you for having me. Have a great night.
Okay.